You remember that podcast that we did on Lapeef Let's Talk? I think Paris was on there too. And I said majority of the reasons that people leave each other is for stupid reasons.
Yes.
And that is most of it is fixable.
Yeah.
That's majority of the time.
Y'all keep saying people, but 70-80% of divorces are filed by women. So the reason women leave is a stupid reason. That's what you're saying.
I mean, yeah, but that's neither here nor there.
That's a big fact. You can't ignore that.
But this is why your point is
men don't really run out of marriages.
No. This is why your point is
we're not happy and we stay because we need to take care of the woman and the kids.
Y'all always stay. Y'all stay when y'all unhappy. Men always stay when they unhappy.
About duty.
I'm sorry.
But if I'm telling you that, hold on, wait a minute.
Why do men stay
if I'm telling you that 100% of marriages and the number one spot is due to irreconcilable difference. Don't you know that? Wait a minute. Listen to what I'm saying. See, y'all listen more than y'all.
The three things that I brought. What's up? A mixture of the three. However strong you want to make it, however not strong you want to make it. It's a mixture of the three.
Listen to what I'm saying.
Do you agree that's vague?
Listen to what I'm saying.
Do you agree that's vague?
Yes, but hear me out. If you're saying that irreconcilable difference is number one, that 20% or 30% of men leaving, that still goes into the number one spot. It has nothing to do with infidelity, because that's essentially saying that men are taking back their cheating wives. It has nothing to do with money, because that's even saying if she's stealing from him, he probably knew it and he still stayed. That even goes into domestic violence. So that's essentially saying if she up in there whooping his ass and emotionally abusing him, he still stayed until he got unhappy. So regardless of what you're saying, who leaves the most, at the basis of it, you got two people contributing to the number one spot of unhappiness over stupid shit. You gotta stop thinking
that's why she's that's why she's saying it's moot. The reason why it's moot. The reason why it's moot. Hold on, wait. The reason why it's moot because what she's saying is it doesn't matter who's initiating the divorce.
It does matter.
Hold on, wait. It doesn't matter because it's moot to the point I was making, and I'm about to explain why. Because what she's saying is it doesn't matter who's initiating the divorce. It's all for stupid ass reasons.
Correct.
It doesn't matter.
That's what she was saying.
That's exactly what she was saying.
Oh, okay.
That's why it's moot. It's because it doesn't matter who's doing it. It's still for stupid reasons.
That's why I say you can't include gender in this.
No, but that is the gender of it. Because 70% of marriages are
you want to break it down, but what we're saying is it don't even matter by you breaking it down.
I don't care if it's a woman.
Men aren't leaving because of irreconcilable differences.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not.
That's how it gets to the number one spot.
Men aren't leaving because
when divorces are filed for the statistics, they do separate the demographic who's filing the most, but they also separate why. So it could not be the number one spot if men were also not making it the number one spot. Because if that was the case when men filed, they would say things like adulterous, or they would say things like money. And the thing is, women cheat.
Even amongst men, it's still the number one spot.
Exactly. Even with men, it's still at the number one spot. And most women already, over 50% of women already have a backup partner. So even though men are not out loud and boisterous about the cheating, even men are staying in marriages knowing that they are getting cheated on.
Do you agree that needs to be changed? Because irreconcilable difference is so vague. It's too vague. It's just way too vague. It's a catch-all.
I'm not going to say things to agree with you. I'm just saying if you're going off of
you're going to go without agreeing with me. Okay, you don't want to agree. Got you.
I'm not going to say things to get you. You have a tendency to ask questions to manipulate the argument to forward your point, and that's not the conversation.
I'm not manipulating nothing. I'm asking you a question. You just said it was vague.
I don't agree.
You said it was vague.
I can't agree that it should be changed because I'm not a person that's never initiated a divorce. I just
asked you a simple question.
So I cannot agree or disagree.
You won't answer a simple question. I got you.
I can't agree or disagree.
Okay, you want to answer a simple question.
What was the question you asked? I got it, Paris. What was the question that you asked?
I asked you, don't you think that they should change it? Irreconcilable differences is way too vague.
Fair.
That basically means a woman can be like, I'm not happy with irreconcilable differences.
I mean, he married, so we can ask him.
All right, so basically, are you asking, should they?
It should be changed. And
changed to what?
The reason on why you're divorcing. Spell it out, baby girl or baby boy. Shit. Why are you leaving this woman? Why are you leaving this man? You can't say irreconcilable differences because mean any damn thing. And the number one after irreconcilable differences, finances. The nigga lost his job. I'm out.
Here's the thing.
We ain't going on cruises. I'm out.
So here's the thing.
You don't make me happy no more. I'm out.
I'm gonna say this. Here's the thing. I don't think that
I don't think
it matters.
Probably.
I'm gonna say this. I don't think it matters whether it gets. You gave me your cup.
Oh Lord, I know where your mouth been, Lord.
On my wife's pussy. Did you sip out of it?
No. I think I did.
You definitely stepped out of it. Look at the difference in pole. You drunk the hell out of this. God damn. Here. Talking about you don't know what.
It don't matter no more. Y'all already the kids.
All right.
They're kids.
But here's the reason why. Here's the reason why it doesn't matter. Because whether they spell it out to you or not, is it still not for a dumbass reason?
Yeah. I mean, finances.
If we found out that, if we found out, if the reality is, if we found out that most of the people started spelling out the reason why they got a divorce, right?
I think
we found out legitimately that only less than 30% of them was for the worst parts of what people say: finances, abuse, whatever.
I think most women get divorced because they're just not happy anymore with their husband. They're bored. I don't
agree with that, but in other situations, yeah.
So what would it matter if women spelled it out? What would that solve?
It would put up a big banner to most men who want to get married. If you get married, that's cool. Know what to look for.
Well, actually, to even break it down even more, because you keep trying to put this number on it, but the reason because I did remember that you said, and correct me if I'm wrong, you want to pay all the bills.
I do.
You don't want your woman to have no input financially.
I don't want to. No, she don't need to pay no bills.
Okay,
that's stress. That's stress.
Understood. But those women who are stay-at-home moms, they typically are the ones who get left more. Those women husbands file more. The women who are actually filing more and contributing to the 70% are the ones who make way more than their husbands.
Do you know why?
No, I know why, but I'm just telling you, right? So you're saying, yeah, I know why, but the idea that you already want your woman to pay more, and you're already vindicating.
Pay more. I don't want her to pay more.
I mean, pay nothing. I'm sorry. You want to pay everything.
Yeah.
And then you're already sitting there vindicating women, saying we all potentially are sluts, and then you're already saying that basically you don't really want her to have any financial input. Those women get left.
I wouldn't leave.
We don't know that because the numbers don't show that.
That's
the highest rate of men who divorce
actually, it's been proven that. Well, obviously, we know the higher up in income that family go,
the less divorce, less likely
we see divorce.
What she's saying is the men who are divorcing or the men who have money, they're divorcing.
No,
but if a man makes
they ain't divorcing them. If they got money, they ain't divorcing them.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is the women who are not financial contributors to their relationships are getting left. The women who are stay-at-homes, the ones who cannot pay rent and who are getting controlled financially, it shows in the numbers they are the highest ones that are getting left.
So the
woman who's doing the most leaving are the women who are the women who do the most leaving. Because we know that when you're talking divorce, the financial aspect ranges, right? It's not always women who are making $6 figures, et cetera, et cetera. It could be a woman making nothing that she decided to file for divorce.
All right, y'all, let's switch gears.
Let's switch gears.
The women who are mostly getting left are the ones who pay no financial contribution.